this is what I read something last night about about it, and to me, it puts it into the biggest perspective. CM Punk went to AEW thinking it was going to be the WWE as far as the locker room, as far as the production, um, because there's former WWE guys there. Once he got there, he realized that it is the biggest fucking indie company in the world.
Maybe he realized that niggas ain't rolling.
It ain't even that. I think it's
Young niggas ain't rolling, bruh.
I think it's just that there's a lot of shit that didn't transpire in a WWE locker room that transpires in an AEW locker room. And with him being an egomaniac and as hot headed as he is, his reactions didn't come off that well. I'm not putting the full blame of CM Punk and AEW on CM Punk. I think I put a lot of it on management because you've seen two situations fester. And instead of jumping in, you let that shit ride out. And look where we are. The shit with the elite could have been prevented. There could have been a step in right when it, because we knew what was happening before it happened. You could have stepped in, you could have changed some shit, and we could have went about our way. The shit with Jack Perry, we knew what happened. You could have stepped in, you didn't. That's two instances that you shot yourself in the foot. I'm not putting it completely on CM Punk because we don't know what was said from the opposite sides. And obviously, the elite ain't heaven's angels, bro, because there's a reason why Cody left, and he'll never say why.
No, he said it, but no, but he's alluded that it had nothing to do with him. He said that. He's like, I can't say, but it's nothing to do with talent.
Do you remember when Cody was in AEW towards the end,
Mm-hmm.
and how they hadn't talked to each other for a little bit?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
But I remember that it was through issues of like control or something where they were getting, I guess they were EVPs and shit, and I guess Tony Khan was stepping into more of a role of being in charge, and that was fucking shit up because what they was trying to get going, he wasn't, I guess, rolling with. He was stepping on toes and shit, and that was just causing rifts between niggas because difference of opinions.
Right. So what I'm saying is they're not angels by any means. They
Nobody is.
they play their.
They all grown ass.
But what
men.
I'm saying is the consensus is it's all CM Punk based off of his history.
But
And I can roll with that.
That's life.
But yes, but I'm also saying to look at it from a different perspective.
The way it busts down is, and this is through everything, bro. This is the way we look at it, at least here in America, nigga. The person who got in trouble, we analyze it as what could they have done to prevent themselves from getting into trouble. So we can't, nobody else seems to have fucking been fired. So we can't question what could they have done differently to not be fired. Only thing we can do is be like, what could this nigga have done differently to not be fired? So if that is removing yourself from situations and shit, which obviously isn't the easiest thing to do, it's the easiest thing to tell a nigga to do, but when faced with it, not the easiest thing to do. You can only say, hey nigga, you're an adult. You make your decisions. If you decide to put hands on niggas, shit come from it.
I don't see any scenario in our lifetimes where Tony Khan would have fired anybody from the elite, even if it was their fault. Not a one.
Hey, and let me tell you the sad part is that that's fucked up because even though your nigga was the big money draw, bro, he was also the nigga that was easy
He's
to
a high
let
man
go.
out. That's what I'm saying. So we never. I'm just saying from a management aspect, there's ways you could have handled the situation to before it came to a head.
Or hear me out. You lunged at me. Time for me to drop my nuts.
Nah.
Fire you in your own town. Right before the paper.
What's the excuse for the first time?
Huh?
What's the excuse for the first time?
No, that's what I'm saying, bro.
You ain't prevent. You ain't
There was no
taking
nigga
no measures
there
to prevent
the
it.
first. Hey, if you didn't lunge at me the second time, guess what, nigga? Ice cream bars for the stadium. But sadly, your dumb ass decided to lunge at the owner. You should have just beat up niggas and gone about your day, bro. Lunging at the only mistake I say that nigga has done was literally lunging at the owner.
From a business aspect, I'm just saying it could have been measures to prevent
Oh,
all of
bro.
this. That's
Oh,
all. That's
yeah.
all I'm saying.
Oh, but that's in every case, bro. Everybody can do something fucking differently to cause shit from not happening.
Yeah,
But
and it should have been done.
the only thing that should have not been done was lunging at your donor. That nigga,
No, for sure.
that was what got him fired.
But what we talked about earlier with Domino's.
That was the first one.
No, it wasn't.
That was the one that got him
No, it
fired.
wasn't. Not. No, it's not.
Bruh, because well, obviously, I told you my definition, bruh. The first domino is the one that gets us in trouble.
That wasn't the first domino.
Because I don't, but I also don't think fucking any of the other shit is actual trouble. Like that's not
They
trouble.
suspended, bruh.
I don't think that's trouble. Like obviously niggas will say,
All
yeah,
right,
you
so
in
now
trouble.
I don't
think
you adding
because suspension that's not
adding
really
it on. Based off your definition, bruh, the first incident was the first domino.
you would think.
But you adding it on. You adding stuff on now.
What's what got him fired?
It's not about what's got him fired. You said it's about what got him in trouble. And both the league got stripped of their belts, and both of them got suspended.
I think what I'm correlating is fired equals trouble.
That's the final straw. That's when everything that's happened prior builds up.
I think
that's the final domino, bro.
No. My first domino is the final straw.
Nah, come on.
Because that's what leads to everything.
Nah.
That's what leads to the rollout.
How can the final straw lead to everything? There's
because
things that led to the
one
final
that
straw.
broke the camel's back.
That based off of everything that was built up that led
but
up. That's what it led up to.
If we never put the last straw, nothing ever changes. If we never put the last straw, nothing ever changes, right?
You're not making sense, bro.
If we never, no, hear me out. If you never put the last straw, does anything ever change?
Kicks, shit don't happen.
No?
Shit don't happen after you get fired.
I'm confused.
Shit happens to get fired.
If you never put the last straw, does anything change? No, because nothing broke the camel's back. The camel is still moving.
Bruh, but we talking about the first instance. That's what this whole conversation's about.
But what I'm saying is, where my instance starts is when the camel's back breaks.
It can't, because there's something happens for that to happen. So that can't be true. That's not true.
But I'm saying for me, that's how I
How?
Because
then if that's the case, you're never gonna get a story. Oh, he just got fired for no reason. Based off your logic.
If there was an issue up until the break happened, it should have been said.
Right, but that's the issue is the first domino. That's what I'm trying to say.
That to me is the last straw.
Of course.
But obviously we have a different opinion of the first domino. Your opinion of the first domino is obviously the first action that caused the rest of the actions to take place. My definition of the first domino is the last straw that caused the biggest break to happen.
Listen to what you just said, Kicks. The first domino and the last straw.
Yes.
That's not, bro. That's two different times, bro.
To you.
Bro, based off of what you said before we started this pod, to you too. You're just changing it up.
No.
Yes, you are.
No, nigga, because fucking, obviously I don't want to bring people's personal lives into it, but I told you the first domino was not the whatever was going on, because that's none of my business. The first domino was the invasion of privacy going through the joint, because that was the straw that broke the camel's back.
Yes. That's not the same thing.
Literally, but do you see how where like the straw that broke the camel's back to me in that situation was the first domino, and not everything that led up to that?
How did it start? Because they went because that person went through their phone. That's how it started.
Is that not what I said?
That's the same thing, bro. How do you not see that?
But what I'm no. From what you're saying is,
based off your logic, the breakup is the first domino. That's what you just said.
That's what broke the camel's back.
No, bro, you just said that going through the phone was the first domino.
Bro, the breakup, because I didn't even know there was a breakup till you just said that. The breakup is not the last straw, brother. The last straw was going through the phone.
No, it's not. Because the story I told
No, what I'm telling you, but that's what I said from the beginning. It's been my stance, has it not? That the first straw, the first domino was going through the phone, because that was the piece that broke the camel's back, not what led to them going through the phone. I didn't say that was the first domino.
Bro, the first domino would be brawl out. The final straw would be him getting fired. That is what I've said the whole time. That is the same thing that you're saying about that situation, Kicks.
What the original situation? You're saying that what I'm saying now is not what I said from the original situation, and what I'm telling you is they are the exact same
No,
thing.
it's not.
Because what would have been the first domino if it wasn't would have been the shit that led to the going through the phone.
Oh, that's the middle part.
That would be the first fight.
That's the middle part. I didn't say anything about leading up.
My
being
first
the first
domino was the straw that broke the camel's back. And you know what the straw that broke the camel's back was? The invasion of privacy.
Right. So there's an event that led up to the ending. The ending in the CM Punk situation would be him getting fired. The event would be the first domino,
which was him
Brawl
lunging out.
So you just proved just even if
no,
you think
I'm
that's
literally saying the same thing. The first domino is, bruh, him. He could have fucking uppercutted Jungle Boy Jack Perry through the ceiling to the next fucking stage. That's not the one. That's not what starts it to me. What starts it to me was him lunging at the owner. That was the beginning of the end. To me, no, it's not, nigga. You can listen back. I literally been saying the same thing.
You said the first domino was him getting fired, Kicks. You said the first domino was him getting fired.
No, I said the first domino was him lunging at the thing.
Go back and listen.
Bro, I promise you.
All right, we're going to see.
No, obviously. Yeah. It was him lunging, bro. I was like, bro, you.
And when I send you this clip, I want you to respond and say where Kicks was wrong. And I'll do the same.
And okay. Because, bro, the first domino is him lunging at the boss.
You didn't say that at the beginning.
That's the straw that broke the camel's back.
You said that the first domino was him getting fired.
No.
All right, we gonna see.
Bruh, the straw that breaks the camel's back. Him being fired wasn't the straw that broke the camel's back. Him lunging and him being fired was the outcome. You said
him first fired domino was the last straw.
Yeah. No. Him lunging.
We gonna see.
You keep saying that and trying to convince me to agree with you, fucking Bugs Bunny, Daffy Duck style, bruh. You trying to get me Elmer Fudd. The thing is now that I think about it, this nigga been trying to get me Elmer Fudd style, bruh. He been going, it ain't fucking rabbit season. It is fucking rabbit season. It ain't fucking rabbit season. It is rabbit season. It is rabbit season. It ain't rabbit season. Nigga, I caught you. And I'm like, you just duped me.
I'm playing off of I'm playing off the words.
I'm playing out. You duped me, bro.
I'm not.
That is a nasty thing for you to do. Too.
I wouldn't do it to you, bro.
Well, it's on camera, and that's disgusting.
All right, we gonna see.
No, we are.
Yeah,
I distinctly remember too, bro. And that's the sick part. And then when this come up, you're gonna be like, "Oh, you edited the video. You clipped it out."
No, I'm not.
You clipped it out.
Bro, I know exactly what
you did Elmer Fudd me. I can't believe you Elmer Fudded me.
No, I'm telling you what it is, bro. I promise you.
I can't believe. CM Punk is to blame.
Not 100%. But T strong.